guys, and welcome to another book haul that we have. It's another massive book haul of some sorts. These books are actually books that we got for the month of August, but because we already did a huge book haul for the month of August, we're kind of pushing this forward for the month of September, so you're probably going to see this mid or end of September with another edition for the rest of the books that we got at the end of September.
So we'll start off with the review books, and then we'll go to the bought books that we actually bought from New York. If you watched our previous book haul, then we actually told you guys that we've bought some books from New York, but we couldn't get them and we couldn't show them and so on and so on.
We're showing them
We're showing them here.
Also, we got a couple of bookish related stuff that we also want to show you.
So the first batch of books that we got were from HBG Canada, so thank you guys for sending those out. The first one being The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black. This is the first in a series. It's actually about vampires and it's coming out on September 3rd. 100 pages in and so far it's really good.
Really? Yeah, that's cool. She was kind of not sure that she's gonna like it.
Yeah, I was, but it's good.
I think Holly Black's a pretty awesome author. So
she is.
Yeah, I've never read a book by her, but I heard
things about her.
Exactly. The next book is Pretenders by Lacey Harrison. I actually showed this in my September TBR and August wrap-up video, so yeah, now I'm finally hauling this. And it sounds pretty awesome, and again, it says here 3 girls, 2 guys, and 5 big secrets. So I'm really excited for this one, and it comes out in October.
The next book that we got was Ketchup Cloud by Annabelle Pitcher. This is actually a mystery, if I am correct. Contemporary mystery, and this one comes out in November 2013. Sounds like a really great book, and I'm super excited for this.
And I think it already came out in the UK because a lot of readers have already read this book and some really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Sorry guys for the noise because the wind is really crazy today.
Yeah, and our window's open, so. The next book is Unbreakable by Cami Garcia, the co-author of the Beautiful Creatures series. I also showed you guys this book in my September TBR. That's when I'll be reading this. I'm hoping I'm gonna like it.
The next book that we got was actually from Simon & Schuster, and it's Perfect Ruin by Lauren DeStefano. A lot of people have been pining for this one, and it's the first in the Internment Chronicles, and I'm super excited for this, and seriously, who cannot love this gorgeous cover? It's amazing.
Yeah, I love the cover. The next book is a book I got from Rinkos, and I was pretty excited for it, and it is 6 Months Later by Natalie D. Richards. Sorry for the glare. It's a pretty simple cover, and it talks about a girl who wakes up 6 months later in school, and when she wakes up she does not remember the past 6 months of her life. So I like these kind of like, oh, apparently it says here cover not final, so this is probably not the final cover. And I like these kind of books like Truly Madly Deadly and Rosebush by Michelle Jaffe and all these kind of books. So I'm really excited for this one, and it comes out in October. The next 3 books are books that we got from Harlequin. The first is Pawn by Amy Carter. Amy Carter is the author of the Goddess Test trilogy, and this is her new series or trilogy. It's actually dystopian. Ooh. And it sounds so amazing. Okay, no glare. It's the pawn, and it says here the first move is hers. You can't be a 7 if you give up everything. A 7. I think it's like in terms of classes from 1 to 7, and 7 apparently is the most powerful type of class and all that, and it sounds pretty awesome, and I'm really excited for this.
The next book that we got is a book that I am excited for so much. Actually, my sister's excited for it too. And it's Crash Into You by Katie McGarry III in the Pushing the Limits series. They're companion novels, but oh gosh, they are so amazing, and I love them so much. This one's from Noah's point of view, and I am super excited to read this, and I can't believe, if you guys haven't heard it, she's actually releasing a 4th book in the companion novel, and I'm excited. And this one comes out in December 2013.
So yeah, a couple of months left to go, guys. The next book is Confessions of an Almost Girlfriend, the sequel to Confessions of an Angry Girl, and I've already read this. It came out, I think, in June, and it was really good, and I'm really excited for the 3rd book to come out.
And this is actually the first one.
Yeah, this is the first one.
I love how the covers really match.
And they're cool, look. It's like blue, purple, yellow, oh my god, red. I don't know what the 3rd cover is going to be.
Or something.
I'm really excited for this.
Then I got a book from an author, and it's Reawakened by Ada Adams II in the revamped series.
It's huge.
I really loved the first one, and I actually read this one a couple of months ago and I loved it so much, and she sent me a signed copy, and she's super cool. Her books are awesome and I cannot wait for the third book. The covers are really cool too, and she also sent me some signed bookmarks and stickers, which I'm very sorry I cannot find right now. They're mixed up with my bookmarks and they're lost, and oh my god, it's such a mess. But yes, I'm so happy to get this.
The last two review books are both from Random House Canada, and they are Infinity Glass by Myra McIntyre, the third book in the Hourglass trilogy, third and last, as well as Starstruck by Rachel Schucker. This is the first book in the... don't know what series this is called, but I got the second book for review, so I asked to get the first one because I'm really interested in reading about this series, and I think it's
actually set in the
1930s in Hollywood, and it's about aspiring actors and singers and all that stuff. So sounds interesting and
glamorous.
Yeah, and I read Infinity Glass and I really enjoyed it, so I would definitely recommend it to people of paranormal and parallel world kind of fans. So moving on to the books that we actually bought for the month of August, I bought Poison Princess by Kresley Cole. I have been dying to read and own this book. Before it even came out, I was counting the days to read it, and then it came out and I had too many other books to read and I never ended up buying this.
Did you see the back of this cover?
No. Oh yeah,
it's so funny.
And it was for sale at Costco for half price, so I just couldn't pass it up and I bought one, and I'm really excited to start this. The next book that I bought is The Cuckoo's Calling by Robert Galbraith, who's apparently J.K. Rowling, obviously, everyone knows that. And yes, I only bought it because it's J.K. Rowling's book, but this is not like The Casual Vacancy, which I bought and then shelved and decided that I will never read because it does not sound interesting to me. But I'm actually really interested in murder mysteries, and I do read adult books, so I'm very excited to check this one out, and it had such amazing reviews, so even better.
So off to the books that we bought in New York in a bookstore called Strand Bookstore.
Yeah.
I actually found about it from Annabelle in the book corner, so thank you so much for telling us about it.
We loved it.
Amazing bookstore.
I wish I could live there.
I wish I could go there again, and you're so lucky to be close to it, so
yeah,
I'm jealous. Off to the paperbacks that we bought. I bought Shadow Falls by C.C. Hunter, which include Born at Midnight and Awake at Dawn, the first two books in this series.
I heard the C.C. Hunter books are just such fantastic books, and they're very breezy and they're really awesome and they're fun, so I told her to buy it.
And I bought this binder for $5 and they're like 2 books, so that was really cheap.
I bought Tan Lines, the second book in the summer novel by Catherine Applegate. This is the first one. I was not a big fan of the first book, it sounded a bit childish. But I found this for only $1 at Strand, and how could I pass up to that? I mean, I've always wanted to read the second one, and I know I'm not gonna read it anytime soon, meaning not in the next 2 years, but it's nice to own both and have the possibility of picking it up whenever I want to, so yeah, yay to $1 books.
Then I bought The Hunt and the Prey by Andrew Fukuda.
Fukuda, yeah.
These 2 books in a series. The Trap is coming out soon, and I love these.
I think they're dystopian,
covers.
Right?
Yeah, I think they are dystopians. I'm not really sure. I just know that they have good ratings, and my friend read them and she really liked it, so I picked up both.
Next 2 books are books that I also bought for $1, and the first is Evernight by Claudia Gray, the first book in the Evernight series. And I know it doesn't have that many good ratings, but it's just $1.
She's always wanted to buy them.
Yeah, remember? I've always wanted to buy these, and I'm like, yeah, $1 for the first one. Definitely not gonna pass up on that. And the second one is Shut Down by Heather Anastasio. I'm actually really surprised that I found this for $1 because this just recently came out. I think it came out last year. And I've read the first 2 books for review, and I just did not have the time to actually read this for review, so I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to be able to read it, but now that I have it, I'm really excited, and it's just $1, and it's basically brand new, like almost brand new, so yay for that.
Now off to the hardbacks that we were able to buy at Strand Bookstore.
I actually bought 3 books in total, but 2 of them are books that I've read before and I've wanted to own. The first is Pivot Point by Casey West. I already talked in my last video how much I love Pivot Point, so I just needed to buy it. And it says here, 1 girl, 2 fates, 1 choice. If you guys have not read this book, I definitely recommend that you pick it up, even though you don't like parallel worlds and all that stuff.
I don't like parallel worlds.
I don't either, but I just love this one. It was such a fast read and I managed to finish it in like one day. So definitely pick this one out. It was worth buying, again, even though I've read it. So it should tell you how much this is awesome.
Then I bought Fire with Fire by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian. I actually already own an ARC of this, and I was actually reading this book, my ARC, when I was in New York, and then when I found this I was like, oh, how is this even out? The book isn't released yet. I need to buy it right now because I just need a pretty hardback for me. And
was that for $9 too?
I think it was like for $8 or $9. It was really cheap, and it was like, it's brand new. Like, how can this be like $8 or $9? Anyways, I love this series and the cover is really cool.
I love the cover. The next book is a book that I've already read a couple years ago and I've been waiting to buy, and it is North of Beautiful by Justina Chen Headley. I have had the opportunity to buy the book in paperback, but I wanted a beautiful hardback, which I got. And again, this was like for $10. My sister's like, oh, look, there's North of Beautiful. Do you want to buy it? I'm like, yes, give it to me. So I bought it, and I really want to read this again if I have the time. And such a beautiful story, And yeah, this is the first time I ever see Justina.
Last book that I bought was Parallel by Lauren Miller. My sister told me to buy this one because she said that Amber from Books of Amber loved it.
She did.
And a lot of the books are very similar to my taste and whatnot, so I said, okay, I'll pick this one up, and the cover is pretty cool. And it was for cheap. It was for like $8, and so I was like, you know what, I'll just buy it because I didn't want to buy anything.
She took so long trying to figure out what to buy.
So many books, but I just picked this one up, and I really hope I enjoy it.
The last book in this whole book haul is Just One Day by Gail Foreman. This is the first book in a duology. The second one, Just 1 Year, is coming out next month. So I thought I would get a head start and read this one. I'm already around 50 pages in, even though I'm supposed to be reading my review copy of Frozen. I wanted the contemporary, and this sounded so cool. I love this, and I've been wanting to buy it for such a long time, so thank God I found it at Strand.
While we were at the Strand Bookstore, we found those adorable tote bags, and we decided to buy one each. I bought one with coffee symbols on it because I'm just addicted to coffee, and if you're on Instagram and you follow me, you would probably see a lot of coffee drinking pictures out there, so this was perfect for me.
I bought one with a lot of stamps from all over the world, and some writings for letters and all that stuff, and it sounds pretty cool. And I really wanted one that says Strand in the middle, and it says here, where books are loved in New York City, established 1927. So yeah, that's what I bought.
The last bookish thing that we bought,
we already showed in our unboxing,
which are our nooks.
And I just wanted to show them again because not a lot of people, I'm not sure, many people who would probably watch this video did not watch our unboxing, so we just thought we'd let you guys know that we bought a nook, and so far it's pretty awesome. I know someone asked for our thoughts after we used it for a while, and I've read a couple of books on this, and I'm a happy buyer. What about you?
I love it. Sometimes I just want to stop whatever I'm reading as a physical book and just read a book on here.
Yeah, it's so comfortable, it's so convenient.
And it's so light.
But the only bad thing I would say is that if I'm putting it in my bag, I'm like really scared that someone would hit my bag or something would like be pressed on it and then the screen would crack, because a lot of people say that the screens are very sensitive. So that's my only thing, but I mean, nothing has happened. It's just like me and my fear of breaking this.
I don't fear that. So these are all our books that we got. We are super tired right now, and this is the end.
Yeah, comment if you've read any of these books, and if you want us to review any of the books that we showed you guys.
On YouTube, because we obviously do review them on the blog.
Unless there are bought books, then we don't bother reviewing them. But if you want us to review any on YouTube, and or if you have any questions about any of the books, or if you've read any of them and you want us to read one right now, let us know. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and like our video, and have a nice day.
Toodles!